Welcome to Show Jumping Life. I'm David Portner, and I'm here with Mavis Spencer, who just won the August Festival Grand Prix. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, David.
So that was quite a scenario where there was no one that had gone clear. You were the final rider, and just tell us what you were thinking going into the round.
Well, fortunately for me, I actually had two other horses in the class, so I was able to get a good feel for the course on those two. And Chacco is the one I've actually had for the longest now. I got him at the end of last year, and I did him in a bunch of big classes in Wellington, so he's got, definitely a lot of experience jumping at this level, and I feel very comfortable with him. So, obviously going in and having to deliver a clear round is tough, but I mean, I felt incredible in the warm-up, and Neil basically said to me, within reason, you're going to jump a clear rounds, and luckily I was able to stay out of his way and do that, so it's always nice.
That's great. Okay, so let's take a look at the round, and you can just walk us through it.
So, I always make sure that I have him good and forward in front of my leg when I start. Fence 1 was just sort of a nice plain vertical, and fence 2 was a big enough oxer, and I actually rolled back to fence 3 here, and being perfectly honest, obviously didn't see much of a distance, but fortunately I have a very good horse. He was really good to me coming into the double because I was a little bit quick, but he's so careful and got so much scope that he really helped me out down this whole line. I think time was a little bit of a factor. I wanted to be a fast 4 if that was the case. I made sure I had a good turn back to the triple, and he always jumps those well. And then I had to sort of fit this 6 in, and he jumped this combination absolutely fantastic. It was a bit of a hairpin turn up to this red one, but again, he's so scopy, and I've jumped him in a lot of big classes now, so I really trust him to cover the back rails on those oxers. And then this was a place that I actually struggled with my last horse. I had both parts of this down, and quite a bit of the class had trouble here, but he is so smart and so careful. He really jumped those planks well. And a little bit of a Hail Mary here by the gate, and a little more of a Hail Mary at the skinny, but he's really good to me. And then all I could think about was not having the last fence down, and when I landed and cantered through those timers, it's an amazing feeling knowing that you have to be the only clear round, and then to actually be able to go in and do that it's a good feeling.
Right there, Chacco and Mavis Spencer.
Thank you, Mavis. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you, David.